Hi there. So let's get started. We have a lot of information for the energy update for January of 2025. Before I get started, just want to say real quick that I'm starting a membership on YouTube, and I'm adding a bunch of additional content into that membership. There's going to be healing meditations and guided visualizations on building your intuition and manifesting. And also, I'm going to be doing live streams and doing personal readings within that group of memberships. So anyway, okay, and I have our little kitty back here. She decided to join me today. So I went into meditation about the energies for January 2025, and I got a few themes here. So the first one, they talked about relationships. And because we're going into a 9-year, there's going to be a lot of relationships that are going to be ending. A lot of contracts, like soul contracts, are either going to be fulfilled or they are going to be terminated. And it's going to look like a lot of breakups, a lot of things dissolving. But the angels, they assured me that they want us to know that everything is always happening for our highest good. So even if you're in a relationship and you've probably known for a while that it's not going to work out and you need to move on, this year or this month, it might happen. Now, then we're not doing like predictions like it's going to happen, but just be aware that it's like they're showing me it's like kind of mounting into this explosion. So things are going to ramp up a bit, especially in the relationship arena. So if you're in one that is not working for you, and this isn't just about love relationships, this is about working relationships, this is about friendships like co-workers and stuff like that. So, and they're showing me family too. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to not have family in your life anymore, and if unless you so choose that, but that things are going to change because like they said, like things are coming to an end. So certain contracts are going to be fulfilled, or you can choose to end them. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and they also talked about health. So, okay, so globally, they're talking about health, that there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs. There already are. We're already seeing that a lot of things are coming out on how to heal your body without pharmaceuticals. And so that's going to be coming up even more. And some things that have been kept from us, that's going to be coming out into the light as far as health goes. Probably pertaining to 2020 and all of that stuff that happened. Like I said, it feels like it's already kind of like leaking out, but there's going to be some kind of platform or something that you normally wouldn't see this information on, that it's going to be on there. So it's like going to be given to the masses, and people are going to be like, what? And so they're also saying on a personal level that they said imploding. So I guess what happens, like when something implodes, it gets really tight before it explodes. So with someone's health, it may seem like it's getting worse before it gets better. But they're just saying just to keep working through your stuff, keep letting all of the trauma go, letting the emotions go, looking at the issues you need to look at, because that's what is affecting your health. And when this stuff comes up, it may feel like things are getting worse, but they're not. You're just actually going through this energy of feeling all of this stuff. And then once it releases, you're going to start feeling much, much better. So things, they just seem like they're getting worse, but they're not. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so in the beginning of January, things are going to be kind of calm. So they kind of showed me like an ocean, you know, but a calm ocean where it's just kind of going, just, you know, the waves go in and out, but it's very calm. And that's the beginning of January. And then they said that things are going to kind of be ramping up in the middle of January. They didn't give me specifics about that, but there are going to be some heated things that are going to be coming to light. And what I'm hearing now, it's like it's going to be on the brink of something. Where like it's building up and it looks like something bad is going to happen. It's going to be on the brink of something, but it's not going to happen. It's just a fear tactic that they are using to keep humanity in this state of fear. So just whatever you see, go within and kind of discern, does this feel right for me, instead of reacting to everything that is being given to you. Okay, because it's not always true. So you have to kind of go within and discern, does this feel right for me, and discern if it is true or not. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the ramp up, it was going to ramp up, and then we're going to be seeing a breakdown of something. Something, it feels very big too. And it feels like it is having to do with the countries and what's going on in Europe. It feels like that, and it just, but it's not going to explode. It's going to be something that we need to look at, but it's going to work itself out. Okay. And you might, okay, so towards the end of January, this be on a personal level, you might feel like surges of inspiration, like, or ideas. You might be percolating on it and you might be thinking about it, but you're going to get like this energy surge to go forward and actually bring it to fruition. Okay, so just realize that this is not for everybody. Not everyone is going to feel motivated and excited to do something, and if you're not, it's okay. Just allow yourself to be where you're at, and to do your best to they're telling me radical self-acceptance. Okay, you're exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing, and so is the planet. So is everybody on the planet. So are all of these things that are taking place. All of this is taking place because it has to. It's ultimately going towards our highest good, and we have to get rid of all these things in order for us to be guided towards our highest good. Okay, so yeah, towards the end of January, some people may be feeling like, oh, I want to start that business. Oh, okay, I'm going to do that video. Or I'm going to get out of this relationship, or I'm going to switch careers or something. But that's going to be towards the end of January, and we're going to be feeling this push to be like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay? And okay, and then I heard the word illumination. So there's a lot of people that are they're showing me like hanging on the branches with their nails, not wanting to let go. Okay, so there's a lot of people that are still holding on to that old way of thinking. And there's going to be something that's going to happen in January that is going to really wake up a lot of people. And they're just showing me illumination. Okay. And sometimes when that happens, there's chaos. But if you've been on this path for a while, it doesn't feel like you're going to get sucked into the chaos. It feels like there's going to be chaos, but you're not going to get sucked into it. Like it feels like this energy is down here and it's like, but it feels like there's a lot of people that are like up here watching it. It doesn't mean that you're higher or lower. It just means that you're up here watching it, observing it, and not getting pulled in emotionally. Okay. So, yeah, this, and I said in another video, this whole year is about endings. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be dissipating, a lot of things that are going to be ending, and it's going to seem chaotic, and it is chaotic, but it's ultimately for our highest good. And the last thing that came through was David versus Goliath. And I kind of asked about that, and it was like with that story, there's like this huge giant, and then there's this little guy David that defeats the giant, and it feels like that's what is taking place. Okay, these big corporations and the powers that were and all these like big entities and stuff like that, they're starting to crumble, and we're beginning to see that the little guy, like ordinary people like us, it's like, well, what can we do? And our energy and the way that we're working through our traumas and us moving forward and sharing our information with others and sharing our abilities and our talents with others and helping raise awareness that David is more powerful than the Goliath, and we are slaying the Goliath. It's working. Okay, that's what it is. It's working. Okay, so whatever you're doing, however you're showing up, it is enough. You are doing exactly what you need to be doing. They are grateful. The angels are grateful that you have listened to your guidance and you're following it, because it's starting to accumulate. So before, we were all just kind of in our own little worlds with light. Okay, this is us with light. But what's happening is that there's more people that are coming together with their light, and the light is starting to merge with all these other people, and it's growing stronger. Okay, it's growing stronger. It's been happening for a while, but now we're really going to see the power that we have over these big entities, these big corporations, or the other forces. So that's very exciting. We're going to start seeing that, a glimpse of it, just a glimpse of it towards the end of January. Okay, so that is the energy update that I have for January. Do with it what you will. Always go in and discern what is right for you, what feels right for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Until next month, I will see you then.